Welcome to Kimbriki Resource and Recycling Centre. The site's open 7am to 5pm every day of the year. When you first enter the site, you'll come down the road and see our administration building on your right-hand side. This purpose-built facility houses the customer service reception area, as well as an area to drop off household batteries, mobile phones, fluorescent tubes and fluorescent globes for recycling. Next stop down the hill is our weighbridge facilities, where you'll stop off and be greeted by our friendly staff. They'll ask you what type of waste you have on board and direct you to the right part of the site to drop it off. Upon leaving the weighbridges, hard on your left is the household recycling area. Here is where you can drop off paper and cardboard into the blue bins provided, or mixed containers from household recycling into the yellow bins provided. This is operated by IQ Renew, who are a smart, innovative company always looking for new ways to reuse these products. Further on is the Eco House and Garden Complex. This education centre was built in 1999 and comprises an organic garden and an eco house constructed primarily from materials recovered from waste. About 4,000 visitors come through the Eco House and Garden every year to attend educational workshops or participate in a community group visit or school excursion. Feel free to drop in any time and explore the gardens, learn something about sustainable living or buy a plant from the plant shop. You can also go to kimbriki.com to book into any one of our upcoming workshops. Your next stop after the Eco House and Garden is the vegetation recycling area. Residents of the Northern Beaches and Mossman councils can drop off up to 300 kilos of vegetation free of charge. Simply ensure you bring your photo ID to show proof of residency. Australian Native Landscapes recycles the vegetation and wood waste brought to this area into quality mulches and soils for your garden. Feel free to drop into their base at Terry Hills and ask for Green Life compost. Next stop is the household problem waste drop-off area. Here you can recycle problem wastes including e-waste, lead-acid batteries, motor oil and paint. This stuff's called problem waste for a reason. It can cause real problems when it goes to landfill. But the good news here is that your problem waste can enjoy a new life through recycling. The e-waste received here, televisions, computers and computer peripherals, are recycled back to their component parts for remanufacturing. Lead-acid batteries are also recycled locally to make new batteries for future reuse. Motor oil can be dropped off in containers up to a maximum size of 10 litres, with a limit of 50 litres per transaction. Motor oil can be recycled by filtering it and preparing it for use in industrial machinery, cars and trucks. Paint can also be recycled. You can drop off your paint in containers up to a maximum size of 10 litres, with a limit of 100 litres per transaction. If you're not sure of what you can dispose, ask our friendly weighbridge staff or any other staff member on site, and they'll help you to understand what you can and can't recycle at our household problem waste area. Located just past the household problem waste drop-off area on your right is the Kimbriki Buyback Centre, where customers can buy items recovered from landfill for reuse. Our staff salvage a wide and varied range of items from the drop-off area, and they're available 5 days a week for very fair prices. You can find all sorts of items here, including building materials, second-hand timber, furniture, flooring, fencing, doors, windows, bathtubs. In fact, the whole house will be here at some time. It's important to note that items are not accepted for donation or drop-off at the Buyback Centre. The Buyback Centre is open 8am to 4:30pm, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday and Sunday. We invite you to stop by and see what's available for purchase and reuse. Next stop from the Buyback Centre and located on your left-hand side is the Concrete and Brick Recycling Area, run by our contractors, Concrete Recyclers. Concrete Recyclers accept waste concrete, brick and roof tiles from demolished buildings and recycle it on-site to produce a range of road bases, aggregates and sands, ideal for landscaping and construction activities. If you take the left turn after Concrete and Brick Recycling Area, and you'll be on your way to our mixed waste transfer station. This area is where you can drop off your mixed waste for landfilling. The landfill operation is supported by our on-site partners Morris Civil. Like us, they're passionate about reducing waste to landfill. To do this, they use a variety of machinery to recover and recycle as much as possible from the incoming loads of waste. This includes scrap metal, mattresses, white goods, and other large bulky products. At the transfer station, there are also designated areas to drop off a range of other materials. These include mattresses, asbestos, car tyres, and venom, or clean fill as it's also known. You can drop car tyres with or without rims at this station. There's also an area to drop off asbestos, but it's important to note that to drop asbestos at Kimbriki, you must ensure that it's double wrapped in heavy builder's plastic in no larger than 20 kilo parcels. If it's not double wrapped, you won't be permitted to drop it at Kimbriki. The last drop-off point on the site is the metal pile. We love recycling metal at Kimbriki and encourage you to drop off your metal on site free of charge. All the metal that we receive is collected and recycled by our contractor. All items dropped off here must be at least 80% metal, and we don't accept car bodies or trailers that are registered or contain a VIN or HIN number clearly identified. Fridges, freezers and air conditioners can be dropped off, but must be degassed before they can be recycled. A certificate of degassing must be produced on entry to Kimbriki. If not, a charge will be applied and the items will be taken to the degassing area next to the metal pile. The final stop and exit from the Kimbriki site is Weybridges C and D. All visitors who come to the site, regardless of their destination, must leave the site via a weighbridge. All you need to do is drive up onto the weighbridge and stop at the booth. We'll weigh your vehicle, and if there's any funds owing, they'll be calculated by our friendly weighbridge attendant. Please note that our weighbridges do not accept cash. Payment is via card or account only. Feel free to contact our reception staff on further instructions on how to establish an account. So that's the end of your tour of Kimbriki. We hope you found it interesting and hopefully learn more about the great recycling and reuse options we have on site. We also want to thank you, our local community and customers, for your ongoing support and commitment to reducing waste to landfill. Our future is working together to raise awareness of the 4 R's: rethink, reduce, reuse and recycle, as well as identifying innovative new ways to increase recycling and decreasing waste to landfill. Our dream at Kimbriki is to achieve zero waste, and together, I think we can do it. I hope you enjoyed the tour and invite you to visit our website, kimbriki.com, to learn more about our operations, or like us on Facebook or Instagram to stay up to date on all things Kimbriki.